You look at the NFC East, and it's a whole bunch of jumbled, but Sunday night may help to figure it out. Jason Horowitz, NFL.com's Pat Kerwin. Glad to be with you here on CBSSports.com. The Eagles hosting the Cowboys in a huge game, one of the biggest ones of the weekend. And Pat, you know, middle of the season, we're heading into Week 8. The NFC East is jumbled together. 4-2 New York, 2-4 Philadelphia. But how do you see these two teams playing out the rest of the season?
I think there's a battle going on here, and this game reminds me of last week's Houston-Tennessee game. I think you got to win this game to stay in the race. The winner of the game will stay on the heels of the Giants. The loser is really going to have some problems down the stretch. And so, you know, both teams are ready for this game. I like the matchup quite a bit. I like that the Philadelphia Eagles had the time to rest and regroup a little bit. A lot of points are going to be scored in this game.
Well, the rest is a big thing, especially for Vic. Get to that in a sec. But the headline coming into this game for Dallas, Pat, you had the most rushing yards in a single game in Cowboys history by a rookie in DeMarco Murray. Was it just that he was facing the Rams, or was it, you know what, this may be the turning point in the Cowboys' rushing attack?
Well, DeMarco Murray, we saw another kid we've seen at the Senior Bowl, and we liked him. He's a big kid with receiving skills. He played with Sam Bradford in college, for those who don't know him. He had over 3,500 yards rushing, 50 rushing touchdowns in college, and he had over 1,000 yards receiving and another 13 touchdowns. He's used to this. I talked to him before the game. He's a humble kid who works really hard. He paid great respect to Felix Jones and then went out on the field and lit the field up. He is a problem for the Eagle defense that gives up 4.8 a carry.
The Eagles defense that stopped the Redskins from running, but it was a Redskins offensive line that went down a couple weeks ago. Now, you talked about the rest. Mike Vick. He's had a lot of games this season where he's left in the game, where there are question marks whether he would be able to play. That's not the case heading into this game. What's Vick and this offensive, what should be explosion, look like against the Cowboys?
Well, I like them. I think he's got all his weapons out there, and Macklin has turned into his top receiver. 2 weeks ago, their tight end Selleck came alive, which we were concerned about 3 weeks ago. Where's Selleck? We were asking that question on the show. He's back in the picture. That holds the safety off the wide receivers. And then the run game. And LaShawn McCoy and what they're doing with that run game. This is a situation where they're going to have to get LaShawn McCoy very involved in this game to stay up with it, not just as a runner but a receiver. He's got plenty of weapons. He could do this, and he's getting some people back. Jason Peters is back. That's good on the left side. That moves Herman's over to the right tackle and gets Winston Justice off the field.
You know, though, we think about this Eagles team and the way that they should be scoring points against the good defenses. They haven't been doing that. That has not been the case. 21 points a game is not good enough against some of the better offenses in the NFL.
Yeah,
not in today's NFL.
No, I agree with that. But now we're talking about Tony Romo and keeping the thing going and putting the gas pedal down and getting it going. I think they're very evenly matched. I think Mike Vick will run in this game. I think their running numbers are skewed by Mike Vick's escapability.
Carolina's Cam Newton,
Can you block DeMarcus Ware? That's the problem. If they can do that, I think they're going to have all kinds of opportunities to throw it down the field. Deshaun Jackson's been relatively quiet. I expect a big day from him.
All right, big day from him. Of course, you know, that could be an explosion. He's had big days against the Cowboys as well. On the other side, look, you signed all these corners. You traded for Rogers Cromartie. You signed Nnamdi Asomugha. You got Miles Austin. You got Des Bryant on the other side. Does that make Jason Witten the most important part of this offense this week for Tony Romo?
I think Jason Witten's been the most important component to playing the Philadelphia Eagles since he got here. I went back and looked at this guy as a Cowboy versus the Eagles. In 8 games, he has 91 receptions. I can't even imagine this number.
That's more than 11 a game.
Yeah. He is an unstoppable force. And now he's got issues outside with it. And Des, come on, Des, play the way you've been playing in spurts, play that way all game long, and you have a very good chance to do something in this game.
Dallas on the road, who are you taking?
I'm taking Eagles at home. I've gone back and forth. This is no easy game. It's hard to say you know for sure, but I'll take the home field as an advantage. I'll take the rest in the preparation. I'll take Andy Reid getting his team together. Team rallying behind Andy Reid last week. Love that.
Hey, they really are. There's no question about that. Asante Samuel was talking about this week about the fact that he hates the front office, but Andy's his coach. He'll go to war with Andy Reid. No question that they're backing up their coach. Sunday night, for more, keep it right here on CBSSports.com. For Pat Kerwin, I'm Jason Horowitz.
Take care, folks.
Sunday night, it's an NFC fight in Philly. And Tony Romo leads the Cowboys charge as Michael Vick is determined to show off the electric Eagles offense.
Sunday night, it's Eagles night.
Cowboys, Eagles, Sunday night only on NBC.